What's up YouTube, it's WP Gaming coming to you with a Clash of Clans video. We're going to be on my Town Hall 8 today, and like I promised in the last video, we're going to talk about how to manage a new clan and if you're a new leader, stuff like that. So basically I'm going to be giving tips and a little bit of tricks, I guess. So first things first, obviously you're going to need a name for the clan. My personal opinion, and from experience, people tend to join a clan that has a funny name or a catchy name. Like, for example, my main clan that I'm leader of is called Popeye's Vodka. Reason why behind that is, obviously, Popeye is a cartoon character from like the old ages. And vodka, well, I'll get into that in a couple minutes. Well, Popeye, he's a sailor. Sailors, what they tend to do is either they curse, they have tattoos, or they drink. But since it was a cartoon, he didn't really do that. All he would do is eat spinach, and he had a tattoo. And I don't remember him drinking, in my opinion. But usually, when a person gets drunk, they go cross-eyed. And Popeye, if you actually pay attention, if you look back in the old cartoons and you pay attention, he looked like he was cross-eyed. So that's why I put Popeye's Vodka, so it'll make sense if somebody actually thinks outside the box. But even if they don't think outside the box, it'll still be funny to them. And currently, we're in a clan named Golden Arrow. Take it as you want to take it. A lot of people could have dirty minds and say something about, don't let me poke you with my pointy arrow, or golden arrow, or something like that. But in my opinion, it's a catchy name, and it would be cool, like in TV series or movies or video games, the special weapon would be a golden arrow. So I'm not the leader of this clan, I'm a co-leader. One of my friends is the leader, and I joined the clan to help her out. And my apologies to her if she's watching this video that I really haven't helped out much. There's a lot going on and stuff like that. But I usually always attack in war. There's been like maybe once that I didn't really attack, and it was because I had problems with my internet. But I always attack in war. I always try to help out. It's hard for me to recruit, and I'll get to that point in a minute. When you're a leader of a clan, you'll need rules. You'll have to have people to help you out with the rules, and those are called the co-leaders. By that, if you want to get a co-leader, make sure it's somebody who you know for a long time, or somebody that you really trust, that you don't really have to necessarily met in the whole game or something like that, but you've talked to them for a while. But make sure you really trust them, because a lot of people, they ask for co-leader just to kick everybody out, mess the clan up, and then they leave the clan. So make sure you get somebody who you really trust, or you know personally. She has me as co-leader because we've been knowing each other for almost 2 years already. Her rules, I'm not really familiar with all of them, but when it comes to earning promotions, you'll earn Elder if you do good in clan games. Like if you get like 4,000 points in clan games, if you're maxed out, then she'll automatically put you as Elder. Co-leader, like I said, she has to know you for a long time. When it comes to wars and you're a new clan member, there's two main strategies that you could follow that are really simple. One of them you can't really understand at first, but I'll explain it in a minute. The first main one would be attack your mirror. By that I mean, say for example you're doing a 10 versus 10. If you are number 5, then your mirror in war would be number 5. And then for your second attack, you could either go one above or one below, or just simply ask the leader or co-leader who you should attack. Which I think the smartest move and the respectful thing to do would ask a co-leader or the leader. That way you don't have to get in trouble or get yelled at if you do something that they don't want you to do. And that's another thing. Oh, I'll get to that in a minute. I know I'm going back and forth. There's just a lot of things going into my head right now. The other strategy for war is the one that I mainly use in my clan, and the one that she's mainly using in this clan is, say for example, you're doing a 10 versus 10. 9 has to attack 9, 10 has to attack 10 for their first attack. And number 8, obviously, they wait for number 9 and number 10 to attack their numbers. If number 9 and number 10 can't 3-star their numbers, then number 8 is pretty much the cleanup person for those two numbers on the bottom. If number 9 and number 10 do attack and they do manage to 3-star their numbers, then number 8 could just simply go to number 8. That simple. But say for example they don't manage to 3-star number 9 and number 10, then number 8, like I said, they clean up that, and everybody else, instead of attacking their mirror, they go to the person below their mirror. By that I mean, if they are number 2 in war, they hit number 3 first. And if they 3-star it, they could either go for their number, or they could just wait for somebody to mess up on their attack and then they'll clean it up. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, maybe who's going to attack number 1 then? Well, that's the thing. If you are number 1, then you could attack number 2 in war. And you could necessarily attack number 1 after that, or you could wait till like an hour before war ends and you could attack number 1. It just necessarily really depends on if number 1 really needs to attack their number 1, but it doesn't really have to be that way. And I know it's kind of hard to understand, but like if you're in a clan that does that strategy, you'll understand a little bit better. And going back to what I circled around, it's always good. I'm not saying it's good to have a bad person in the clan when it comes to like being a co-leader or a leader, but it's always good to have a good cop, bad cop type of person in the clan. By that I mean the leader could be the bad cop or the good cop, it don't really matter. And the co-leader could be the opposite of what the leader is. That way, depending on if the leader is like the bad cop, then the members of the clan, or yeah, the members or the elders, they won't really hate the leader, but they won't necessarily like the person. So they'll listen to that person and take that person serious. And the opposite of the leader would be the fun person. And when it comes to me, I personally like to be the bad cop, because to me it's fun. And yeah, I know you shouldn't be the bad cop, but to me it's fun to get people not to fear you. Obviously, I try not to get people to fear me, but like I try to get them to respect me at least. And the reason why is because I know that, yeah, this is a game, but I know that a lot of people, they like to take advantage of everybody in the clan, especially if the leader of the clan is new as being a leader. Like, for example, my friend, when she first started out, she'd been at it a couple of weeks, maybe a month in this clan. But when she first started out, there was people joining, and they would mess around, and it was partially my fault. I invited somebody who I knew from my old clan, and they were pretty much shy when they were in my clan. They didn't really talk, because when it comes to people being in a clan, if you are, for example, a Town Hall 9 and you're in a clan full of max Town Hall 9s and above, then you're going to be respectful to them. You're not going to really talk to them, because you're probably going to be afraid that they're going to talk down to you because they have more experience than you. So I thought, well, maybe she's going to be pretty cool. She's going to join this new clan and probably help them out or whatever. So I invited her. She joined. She didn't talk maybe the first 2 or 3 days. Then my friend hit me up on another social media. She was like, hey, I thought you told me she was shy. And I told her, well, yeah, she is. Why? So she sent me a screenshot. I'm not going to mention what the screenshot said, but the person was kind of talking down to everybody in the clan. So I felt the need, since it was my fault that I invited her, I felt the need to jump online and tell her off. And I did tell her off. She felt bad and she left the clan. And then a couple of weeks after that, somebody else joined the clan. And he was a decent Town Hall 9. He wasn't maxed, but he wasn't new Town Hall 9. First thing he did was, hey, the first thing he did when he sent a message in the clan chat, he sent it to the leader saying, hey, I'll only stay if you kick out a couple of people in the clan. And my opinion, that's wrong, because that's in my eyes, that's considered to be stuck up. So the reason why he wanted to do that was because there was a couple of people that were rushed, and they're still in this clan, but it wasn't that far that they couldn't fix it. And if you're rushed and you're trying to fix it, even though you don't say you're trying to fix it, but it's noticeable, then hey, more power to you. We'll give you credit and we'll let you join. But if you're rushed and you want to join the clan and you're not contributing to the clan, then by any means just get kicked out. So I jumped on and I told the guy off, and he just left the clan. And yeah, so like that's 2 examples. So that's pretty much it when it comes to like being the leader and co-leader. Just be good cop, bad cop if you want. You don't even necessarily have to do that, but I think it's actually kind of fun to do it. And you have to set rules. You have to be like, if you want people to earn elder, then, for example, let them do good in war. If they do good in war, then they earn elder. If they do good at donating, they earn elder. If they start slacking off, you demote them. It's that simple. Same thing goes with the clan games. You could reward them with promotions if they do good in clan games. Start slacking off, then demote them. When it comes to recruiting, in my personal opinion, if you have a high level clan, then by any means just recruit mainly Town Hall 8s and above, because they know more or less what they're doing around Town Hall 8 and above, and make sure they're not rushed. But if you have a new clan, try to get enough people in it. Don't really matter if they're rushed or not, as long as they help you out. By that I mean, like, they don't necessarily have to be in war. They could be the type that they like to talk in the clan chat, or they like to donate, which that's actually really helpful. Because, say for example, my friend is online and I'm online. We're both trying to recruit, and one of us is not having that much luck when it comes to recruiting. And it could be me, because sometimes it's really hard for me to recruit, but not my friend. So I could be the one talking in the clan chat while she's getting people to join. That way it'll make people feel a little bit more welcome, make them want to stay. But if you're the only one in the clan online every single day and you're the only one recruiting and nobody's talking in the clan chat, then it's going to be hard for you to get people to want to stay. Another thing is, when you're in war, which I'm going to do this right now since we're not in war, and I know she's not going to get mad at me. Okay, you see how it says closed? clan type. When you're in war, you should leave it as closed. But if you have a new clan, you could put it anyone can join or invite only, which she likes to leave it on anyone can join, so I'll just leave it like that. Yeah, you could put it like that, and it'll be easier for people to want to join and leave if they feel like it or whatnot. But if you're in war, obviously leave it closed, and you don't necessarily have to put it as closed. You could put it as anyone, invite only, and just pay attention. Like, as soon as you get a match in war, just bookmark the other clan and look out how many people are in the other clan. So whenever you get a request to join your clan, just double check the enemy clan and see if they have the same amount of people. And if they don't, well then obviously it might be a spy from the other clan. So that would be those type of tips when it comes to wars. Another thing, when you're in global recruiting, don't just plainly say join or join here or anyone want to join or something like that, because that's just like a dry response or dry question, and a lot of people don't really pay attention to that. Just talk to people, say a couple things about your clan, and make the advertisement sound interesting. Like, for example, you could use your own clan name for the whole advertisement. You could be like, for example, this one is Golden Arrow. You could be like, would you like to be part of the Golden Arrow army or Golden Arrow team? We're good in war. We hit people. We take their gold and poke them with our arrow. Something like that. Something kind of catchy, stupid, or funny, but catches people's attention. And you could do something like that, or you could just copy and paste something really, really interesting that you might think would get people to join. And don't necessarily stay in the same global for too long. Maybe advertise maybe 2 or 3 times there, and then reset the game. But I don't mean like delete the information of the game. I mean like go off the game and then reload it, and then you'll automatically go into a different global. Then you just copy. You could just paste whatever you wrote in the last global. You could either do that, or you could have a decent conversation, be the funny type of person on global, and who knows, maybe people that are in a clan would want to join your clan because the way you are on global. And that usually works. Like, it also helps if you are a Town Hall 8 and above, usually gets people to join. If you're a Town Hall 7, it might be difficult for you. Even if you're a Town Hall 8, it might be difficult for you, depending on the league. Like, if you are a Crystal League and above, then it'll be a little bit easier for you to recruit, especially if you have a girl's username. Because a lot of things, like, one thing I really hate, and even Galadon has been talking about this, and coming out of his mouth, I'm surprised because he don't really talk about it. Lately, all you see on Global is people asking for a relationship. They're like, any girls here? Are you a girl? Do you want to be my girlfriend? Or they ask for your social medias. And come to think about it, be smart about this. When you first join a global chat and you read that huge message that's pinned to the top, it says, do not give out personal information. Personal information literally means social medias. Unless you've been in a clan with that person for a while and you trust them and stuff like that, then yeah, by all means, if they want to ask for your social media and you want to give it to them, do it. But if the person is just on global and they literally just ask you for your social media because you're a girl, even if you're a boy and the girl asks you for your social media, don't do it, because you don't know if that person is a predator or if they're just a troll or something like that. because there's been a lot of cases that they don't really talk about, but there's been a lot of cases in Clash. They've been 30-year-old men from India, and no, I'm not trying to be racist. They've been 30-year-old men from India sexting little girls on Clash, and the Indian men think that it's okay because in their culture they're allowed to do that, which that's wrong, because Clash of Clans is a global type of game. So each country, each continent, each island has their own laws. So just be sure that you're not being stupid online, because you could get your butt in trouble. Even though you're probably in like a different state or different country or whatever, you're still gonna get your butt in trouble. So just be smart about it. And like I said, I don't want to sound racist, but that's what's been going on lately. And not necessarily just them. Like, I've seen little kids do that. I've seen literally adults doing it, just messing around on global. Um, I've seen boys do it. Like I said, I've seen girls do it. So it's not just Indian people. It's mainly everybody. But lately it's just been like Indian people doing it. And that's wrong. Like, guys, just think about this stuff. Be smart. Yeah, I probably went off topic by all that, so I'm sorry. I apologize. Um, Sorry for saying all the time. Checking my notifications from a different thing. Okay, that's fine. And I'll show you guys a replay from the last war, which finished last night. Go here. I'll donate troops to everybody in a little while. Okay, let's see who did what. She is the leader. I'm sorry about that. She's the leader of this clan. She attacked number 1 to get loot because she knew that we were gonna win. This guy right here. I haven't really talked to that person that much, but he's good. He's okay. He just doesn't. He's decent on his attacks. He's not that great, but he just needs to follow a war strategy. I'll just do my attack and craft battle buddy. Okay, I went and I did. Let me pause this for a second to see who wants what. I'll check it in a minute. I did the Go Weave strategy, which is 2 golems, 6 wall breakers, 10 wizards, and 11 Valks with 3 heal spells and 2 poison spells. Obviously the king. And the clan castle troops, which were wizards. I always use this strategy. It's like my favorite strategy since Town Hall 8. When I first became Town Hall 8. And I'm a Town Hall 10 right now, and I still use this strategy. So what you do is you distract the defenses by dropping down the golems, like I did. You don't drop them down in clumps, you drop them down separate. Then while the defenses are distracted, you drop down the wall breakers, then your king, and you could drop down your clan castle, or you could just spread your wizard, then drop down the clan castle, then you drop down the the Valkyries all in a clump. And then you just follow the Valkyries around the base and just heal them up. That's pretty much it when it comes to this strategy. And yeah, it's a guaranteed 3-star even if you have low level wizards and level 1 Valkyries and level 1 golems. Even if you have like level 4 wall breakers, it's still 3-star Town Hall 8 as long as you do it the right way. But when you're a Town Hall 9 and you have the max Town Hall 8 troops, it's still okay 3-star it, but it's going to be difficult. So you would have to get the Valkyries to level 4 and the Golems to level 4 too at Town Hall 9. And at Town Hall 10, like, so far, I still got the troops for Town Hall 9 max, and it's okay to do it. Right now I'm upgrading the Valkyries to make it level 5, but it's decent to 3-star some Town Hall 10s. And talking about my Town Hall 10 right now, it's literally almost max. I just need to max out 2 Seeking Air Mines, all of my walls, both of my heroes, and pretty much all my troops. And then I'll be completely max Town Hall 10, which I'm surprised because it usually takes people a year to max Town Hall 10. And I don't think I've been Town Hall 10 for a year. Probably a few months. But since I haven't really worked on the heroes or the troops, then I know it's probably going to take me a couple more months. The heroes are not going to be that painful because they're just going to be 10 levels instead of 30 levels. 30, not 30 levels, like, yeah, close 20 or 30 levels, like when you first become Town Hall 9, which I think is ridiculous. Okay, in this strategy, I'm sorry that I wasn't really paying attention. She used dragons, healers, wizards, archers, and the king. Easy 3-star because of the Town Hall 6. And she's a Town Hall 8, I believe. I love attacking low levels because she's easy 3-star. Right now I'm like doing voiceovers and trying to attack on my Town Hall 10 at the same time. Because I don't have no shield, but my troops are done, so might as well. Just found a base with 7,000 Dark Elixir on my Town Hall 10. And she already got 2 stars. So she's doing good on that attack. Almost completely 3-star. Which she don't really have no defenses to worry about. So she's good. And there you go. 2 more buildings and then she's done. One thing I don't get is at some low-level town halls, sometimes the builder's hut is worth 1%, sometimes it's worth 3%. Like, it don't make sense. And then when you're a town hall like 9 and above, usually 9 times out of 10 is worth 1%, which really sucks. One thing I really miss about the old town hall days, like the old Clash days, is the town hall sniping. By town hall sniping, I mean like literally the town hall would be like right here where the builder's hut is, and all your resources would be like in the middle of the walls, and it would be hard. Well, it wouldn't really be hard for people to get your resources, but they would just get your town hall and then quit out because they would literally just win 1 star. And a lot of people would complain about that because they would just get your town hall and they would get, say for example, you were worth 30 trophies. Just by hitting your town hall, they would get 10 trophies. And I loved doing that because you would be trophy pushing to like a high level of a league or whatever, and as a low level town hall. And I went way off topic, and I'm sorry about that again. Because this video was supposed to be about giving tips and tricks. But I pretty much gave all the tips and tricks of being a new leader. Just make sure you have rules for your clan. Make sure the clan is a little bit active. Make sure everybody follows the rules. And one thing I didn't mention, but I kind of like gave clues about it, like make sure people in the clan follow the war strategy, because that would mess up. If they don't follow the war strategy, it'll mess up the whole entire war game. And by that, perfect example, which I'm not trying to talk smack about this guy, because he's pretty chill. This guy right here, he's number 1 in war, but he literally attacked number 3 and number 4. Why would he do that when the clan mail was sent with the war strategy, and every single time the clan mail is sent with war strategy, after it's sent, either me or the leader writes in the clan chat saying, read the clan mail. And I told this guy, I was nice enough, I was actually online when he attacked in war, and I was like, hey dude, like, why did you attack that number if didn't you read the clan mail? He was like, oh, I got that setting off. Like, I would have been like an asshole to him and said, well, I didn't ask you that. I asked you, why did you attack that? But I didn't tell him that. I was like, it's fine, everybody makes mistakes, just make sure you pay attention to the clan mail. He's like, I would, but I got it off. And the thing is, like, you could have the setting off, which I'll show you how to do it. See, click on that little wheel thingy, and then you click on more settings. And then right here it says clan, change name, filter clan chat, personalized shop, army, shield and guard, resources, daily bonuses, upgrades, clan games, clan wars, events. They have one right here where I'm not really sure where it is, but it should have the thing for clan mail. And when it comes to that, like, even if you have it off, you see that little mail thingy right there, the little envelope? It'll have like a little red dash next to it. So even if you have that setting off, obviously you're going to know there's a clan mail there because it has a dash on it. It could either be a dash for a defense that you won or lost, the attack that you won, or clan mail. See, she literally wrote it 2 days ago. And she made a typo on here, and it got one of the clan members confused. And I kind of had to explain to the clan member, because she explained it right in the clan mail, but she reversed 2 numbers. Like, she said, if attack below your number, and she put example, if you're number 6, attack number 5. So that was the whole issue right there. She reverted those 2 numbers. So the person who got confused, got confused about that, so I had to explain that. She just probably was either sleepy or whatever when she wrote the clan mail, and she mixed up the numbers by accident. Which, that happens to everybody, so no biggie. That's it for this video. I might take a personal break from making videos and playing Clash, but I'm not completely sure. So if you guys see that I disappear for a while, don't worry about it. I'll be fine, but I'll come back. I promise you guys I will come back. And it's not really, I'm not really completely sure if I'm going to take the personal break. But if you guys see a video of me like on here next week, then I might not be taking that personal break. So just like, comment, share, do whatever you feel like it. I honestly don't care. And again, I say sorry that I went completely off topic. I said I wanted to talk about a bunch of different things in this video. And that's it. Maybe I'll be on my Town Hall 10 on the next video. I'm not completely sure. But yeah, maybe I'll be on my Town Hall 10. Maybe I'll be on my Town Hall 5. Who knows? Or maybe I'll just have the personal break. So, till next time, guys. Peace out. Clash on. Do good in school. And yeah. Thanks for watching.